I got kicked out of my house back in November 2022 at the age of 53. Basically, I was told, take what belongs to me and get out. And for proper context, I probably had it coming, but that's a topic for another video. Now, at the time, I had a business and I was determined to keep that business going no matter what. I was able to rent a room from a former coworker, and she was kind enough to let me use her 20 by 10 foot tent to run my operation out of. Here you can see the tent that I ran my business out of. Now, I've been making content for this YouTube channel since 2017, and I've never stopped. So if you're a longtime follower, you may recall seeing this setup in my videos during this time. I just never said anything. It had no heat, and I live in the Northeast, so yes, it was cold in the winter and it was hot in the summer. I had to run an extension cord from the house where I was renting a room so that I could see at night. And yep, it was a rough year. But hey, it couldn't get any worse, right? Well, 8 months later, I lost my job because the company that I worked for 21 years went out of business. So once again, it was a rough year. I mean, there I was at 53 years old, starting all over. But I didn't give up. I hung in there. I fought. And through that experience, I learned 6 major lessons that I want to share with you, so that in case you're on your business journey and you're going through some tough times along the way, I want you to know that you can make it. Now, my business is selling on Amazon, but it doesn't matter what your business is. You can take these lessons and principles and apply them to your situation. Take a look at exactly what I'm talking about as far as my results with these principles. So for the past 12 months, my total revenue on Amazon is $600,370.94. But you'll notice that in 2024, my total revenue was only $164,383.10 for the entire year. That's an increase of 265%. So what did I do differently? That's what I'm going to talk about in this video so that you can increase your revenue on Amazon or whatever business you run. And if you don't have an Amazon account yet, I highly recommend it. So without further ado, let's get right into the 6 principles. So here are the 6 lessons that I learned that allowed me to more than double my revenue in the face of all of the adversity that was going on in my life. Number 1, I had to scale my business. Now, for me, that meant going wholesale. What I like about going wholesale is that's going to give you access to an entire catalog. So it's going to cut down on your sourcing time, because instead of running around or searching the internet or wherever you're sourcing, you got a catalog, and basically you can just go right through there and find products that work for you. Another big one as far as going wholesale is it allows to build relationships. Now, for just to be totally transparent, that took some years, but man, once you build those relationships, that is one of the main things that really build you forward, because you get people that become very interested in your success. They like you and they want to help, and it's a win-win situation. So once you get that going, wow. Now, number 2, I had to have control over my process. Now, for me, because I sell on Amazon, I had to quit FBA, okay? And I had to go merchant fulfill. Now, FBA, or fulfillment by Amazon, is great, but the trade-off just didn't work for me, okay? When you go FBA, you're giving all of your inventory to Amazon. You're putting it in their warehouse and they're doing everything, but it's just too many trade-offs. I could not control what was going on. From the time I handed those packages off to the carrier, I had no control. So it was putting a bottleneck on everything, you know. Number 3, I stopped pulling money out of the business because that was literally strangling my business. Now, for you, that could mean getting a job. I could say that because you guys know I work a full-time job. I always have. and it has been really, really good. But I had to develop some discipline with that. Okay. Now, here's what was going on. In the years past, I was always taking distributions from my business for personal use. Now, that makes sense. That's why you got a business, right? But it was limiting my growth. So think about that, guys. There's an advantage to having that job as well as your business, and I've proven that it can work. Number 4, on that same note, I started saving up cash reserves and building up my operating capital. Okay. So first of all, I wasn't putting in the past, I wasn't putting anything aside for a rainy day. And that always left me vulnerable because in business, just like in life, things are going to happen. So you have to be prepared. Instead of putting money on the side, every time something happened, I had to go out and get a short-term loan, which banks will gladly give you because they're just making money on you. Now you got interest you're paying and you're no longer even working a business. You'll literally find yourself no longer working a business for a profit. You're working a business to service loans. That is just crazy. And, wow, it was like I was constantly on this loan treadmill and it felt like I could never get off. Also, my operating capital was always running low because you need operating capital. This money is just moving in and out so that you could pay bills, deal with your overhead, get inventory. And mine was always running low to the point where I was literally waiting anxiously for my bi-weekly payouts from Amazon to keep things running. And it was super stressful. Now, number 5, and this is a game changer. Well, it was a super game changer for me. I went out and got help. I got some help in the business, hands-on. When you do FBA, or like we talked about, fulfillment by Amazon, you pretty much got the help part covered because once you send the inventory, Amazon takes care of everything. But I do merchant fulfillment. That was the decision that I made in order to scale. Now, merchant fulfill means I have to take care of the picking, the packing, the shipping, the customer service, everything. I held on and I did it all myself for far too long because I actually enjoy it. But I had to finally recognize that this is not the best use of my time. Remember, I work a regular job too, but there are only so many hours in a day and I can't be 2 places at the same time. When I got help, my revenue shot up. Getting help was probably the most impactful thing I did to grow my business because it lends to everything else. Okay? Think about this. By getting help and letting someone else do all that picking and packing and boxing and all that, I had more time to source new products, build relationships, improve on existing relationships. I was able to keep inventory and supply stock so that I never lost momentum. Guys, I should have made that a point, but remember this as well. It's not one of the points in this video, but momentum is key. That is so important. And it's hard to do that when you're all over the place. Success in business comes from good management. And getting help freed up my time and allowed me to start working like a manager in my business. And number 6, I kept pushing no matter what. Hustlers, fight through the hardships. No matter what life throws at you, I promise you, it will get better. You'll grow and learn so much more through the trying times than you ever will learn from success. When I got kicked out of my house, I literally ran my business out of a tent. Here's an interesting side note. I moved my business back into my house in November of 2024, and 1 month later, the tent that I had been working out of was completely destroyed in a snowstorm. When I lost my job, I drove for Walmart Spark while I was applying at other companies, and it taught me so much about who I am as a man. It showed me that I was willing to do whatever it took to keep money coming in, even though I had my Amazon business. I totally subscribe to the job plus business theory, and I proved that it can work. In about 2 months, I ended up getting a better job paying $11 more an hour than what I was making, and things have gotten better both in my personal and business life. So let's review the 6 principles quick. Number 1, figure out how to scale your business. I did it with wholesale, but that's not the only way. 2, get control over your process. The more control you have, the less helpless you'll be when it comes to running your business. FBA is a great business model, but it comes with a huge trade-off. Once you hand that shipment off to a carrier, you have no control at all over anything that happens next. 3, stop taking money out of your business so that it can grow. That means if you have a regular job, keep it so you can have multiple streams of income. Remember when I lost my job? Having a business meant that I didn't lose all of my income. Number 4, build up your cash reserves and operating capital so that you're ready for whatever life throws at you. 5, get help so you can stop working so much in the business and you can be more of a manager working on the business. Number 6, don't give up. Keep pushing no matter what. I hope this video helps to encourage and inspire someone out there. If you found value in this content, please give it a like, share, and consider subscribing. Leave a comment and let me know what hardships you're going through and what you've learned through those hardships. If you're interested in selling on Amazon or you just have questions, reach out to me. Text the words "working class hustler" to the number on your screen, and it's also down in the description. It would be my pleasure to hear your personal story and help you in any way that I can. I've been offering this for years and it cost you absolutely nothing. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all and I'll see you in the next video.